Guys, it's again Lizzy here, your favorite DIY tutor. And if you're new here, you're welcome to my channel. Here we'll make beautiful things from simple materials like headbands, fabric flowers, and lots more. To my returning subscribers, how far? Thank you so much for staying to this time. And also for my new subscribers, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel for more useful videos like this. Thank you. Have you ever gone on a trip and your makeup ended up everywhere? Yeah, me too. That's exactly why today's project is very useful. Today we're going to be making a mini makeup bag using Ankara fabric, like this one I have here. And so let's get right into the video. So to get this circle, you can currently see on your screen, you see I cut it together with the lining. You're going to fold your fabric like you're cutting a fillet, and then you measure 10 inches from the tip of the folded fabric, and you measure 10 inches all around and cut it out. Then after opening it, you notch the 4 points like I'm showing you now. You notch the 4 points of the circle because you're going to be using that to determine the top and the sides of the circle. So after your notch, you can use your pressing iron to indicate the line. So here I was just using the chalk to show you the points. So that point up and that point down, you just notch the 4 points you can currently see. So after that, you're going to measure from one point to the other point, and that's the half of the circle. You're going to measure that. After measuring mine, I got 30 inches. So you cut a long strip of about 30 inches length according to your measurement, and then the width should be 1.5 or 1 inches depending on what you want. So I removed 2 inches from my length. So you can decide to use the whole 30 inches. I think that's better because I later folded it and my fabric was a bit short. So you can use the whole 30 inches, or you can reduce it by 1 inch for the length. And after measuring this, you're cutting 2 of this long strip because you are going to be using it on the both sides of the circle. This is what we're going to be using for the cover of our bag, the back cover. This is what you're going to be using. So here I was just measuring it, the length 7 inches, and then the width of this was 6.5 inches. So we are going to be sewing this all round from down all the way around like I'm showing you now to the other side of the fabric. And then we are also going to be making the handle for the bag. This measurement I'm showing you now is the point we are going to be fixing the handle for the bag. You come down by 3 inches from the center of your notch, the 4 notches we made earlier, and then the width was 5 inches. And what I'm using for the handle, I use 7 inches for the length, and the width is about 1 inch, 1.5 inch for the width. So after you sew it on, you fix that, you sew it very well to your fabric. That's the outside part of your fabric, whichever of the fabric you're going to be using for the outer part. If it's the black, you fix the handle on the black. If it's the pattern on, you fix it on the pattern. The 2 long strip we allow cut out, we are going to be folding the edges and then we attach it to our circle. It should be attached to the right side of the fabric you're using for the outer part of your bag, not the lining. This is the lining I'm attaching it to. I'm just doing it so it's clear for you to see. So after attaching one part, then before you attach the cover of the bag, which is this one I'm measuring now, you're going to use the place you attached your handle. Is going to guide you. So you attach this cover first before you attach the long strip on top of it this way, and then you attach, that's the part facing the handle, and then you attach that part. This one I'm taking out now. I'm taking it out from the lining. I'm going to attach it on that fabric, the outer fabric, and then we'll cover it up and sew all around. You're going to be leaving like about 1.52 inches for turning it inside out. So you attach it from one point now to the other side of the circle, like you can see on your screen now. Remember I earlier minus 2 inches from the 30 inches I measured, so that's what I'm taking out. So I'm measuring 1 inches down from the point and 1 inch from the other side of the point to get the 28 inches that I cut out for my long strip. But you can leave yours to be 30 inches because when you fold it, it's going to reduce by ½ inch or 1 inch. So now we're going to proceed to sewing that all round after pinning. So we're going to be sewing it and we're going to leave a space for us to turn it inside out. After sewing, I'm going to be finishing the edges with my zigzag scissors. So if you don't have a zigzag scissors, it's fine. You can just leave it like that, or you can weave it if you want. So after I did the trimming, this is what I have using this zigzag scissors. Yep, this is how it looks like, and this is the opening I left for turning the bag. This is what it looks like after turning it inside out. Our bag is all clean and almost ready. So this is the cover part and this is the handle of the bag. So we're going to be making a drawstring. You can buy a drawstring or you can just make yourself. So I'm going to be using from the lining, which is the crepe fabric I used for the lining. That's the opening. I'm going to be closing that up and then I'll make the drawstring for the bag. I used the crepe to make the drawstring. This is the drawstring. After I was done, I tied it on both sides and I'm going to be cutting out the excess and put that into the drawstring casing. That's the tight part, so it won't show when you are tying your bag. So after that, you just draw your strings and your bag is ready. So I used a clip to finish the cover. That's what I used for the cover, but you can choose to use something else, not necessarily a clip for the cover. I'll be showing you alternative of what you can use to do the cover if you don't have a clip. So this is what our bag looks like after we are done. So I'm going to be putting stuff inside so you see how it looks like when it has things inside. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to like, leave a comment down below and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. So here's the alternative of what you can use if you don't have a clip. You just open it up, take your measurements, and then you sew one part to the cover of the bag and then the other part to the downside of the bag, and that's it.